So I was walking around my neighborhood and I noticed the UPS truck had gone around, and I have ordered some parts from Newegg. So I decided to walk back to my house real quick, and lo and behold, there's a box. There's a box from the Newegg. I'm excited, but I'm not gonna open it yet. I have a friend coming over later on today, and man, my box got crushed. Okay, maybe I should open it. I'll open it, but I won't put it together. Anyways, he's gonna help me put my rig together. Okay, let's get her open. This is what I've always wanted. Bubble wrap. Alright. So, got a Ryzen 5 3600. I always wonder why it doesn't say like what the processor is on the box. I guess it's right there. 6 core, 12 thread. Then I got some Trident Z memory. I got two 16 gig DIMMs. Yes, RGB. And I got an X470 Gaming Plus Max MSI motherboard. I was gonna go with X570, but it was a lot more expensive, and I was like, let me just get a B450 motherboard because they have the Tomahawk. But for $1 more, I could get the X470 version of the Max motherboard, and it had one more M.2 slot which I could use in the future. So this is going to be fun. See you later on in the video. Ooh. Well, while I'm walking here, I guess I should tell you the plan. My current rig is running at 2600K, 16 gigs of RAM at 1333 megahertz, I think. That processor is going to go to my wife's build because she's got a 2500K in there, and it's running at like 98 degrees, so there might be something wrong with the mounting pressure, but I'm just going to swap it out because I was having similar thermal issues when I was running that before she got it. So my wife tends to get to my hand-me-downs, so she's going to get 4 more threads, slightly higher bump in clock speed, and that should definitely help her. She's also getting a 1070 today. It's a PNY Accelerate model. I believe all 1070s are 8 gig cards. Right now she's running my old 7970 Lightning, which has done a whole lot. It's one of the best cards ever, but it's not good anymore. She's been trying to run Resident Evil 2 and the remake, and she's having a lot of stuttering issues. So getting that processor bump should definitely help with that, and especially getting the new GPU. 1070 is about double the performance she'll be getting right now. So we'll see that. So it's a big, huge upgrade for her. And what I'm hoping for with my rig, with the 3600, is that Doom Eternal, it seems like I'm a little bit CPU bound, so I feel like I can get more FPS. And that's the game I've been playing a whole lot lately and kind of addicted to it. So I really, really hope for just to get a couple more FPS. And to be fair, it's not bad. Like, most of the time it runs at 60 FPS. During some fights it goes down to like 48. And then like when there's nothing around, it runs at like 80. Just when I can really start to feel it when it hits that 48 FPS. It's just, I don't like it. Smoothness is gone. So I'm hoping just to get a little bit more FPS there, because I have a 1080 Ti, so, and I run at 3840 by 1620, so it should be alright. The saga continues. There's the mail truck. Maybe that's the wife's GPU. We shall see. I think the graphics card is here. Am I zoomed in? I am zoomed in. Ooh. Oh yeah. Let's unbox it. That's a weird sign. Hopefully, just because it's used, it came in a different box. Go to the side. RX 480 is a far cry from a 1070. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, this is the card. Definitely. Alright. Cool. Alrighty. That's ENY Accelerate. Very light card. 3 display port, DVI-D, HDMI. Yes. Now that all the parts are in, let's start to unbox them and start building this computer. So let's start off with the motherboard and its gloriousness. I wonder if it came with anything.
Is it a used board?
Oh no. Oh, that's a new board.
You got SATAs.
SATA cables, 2 SATA cables, IO shield, manual that I probably won't need, sticker, drivers, which I hope I don't need.
I don't even have a disk drive on my setup.
And
ads. How obsolete. I guess they're obsolete now, but they're still useful.
I still have them.
I can get an external disk drive.
There is just an extra screw in there. I'm wondering what that's for. It might be for the M.2 slots. Great. So I'm gonna pull that out. I might need that, and everything else should be good. I'm going to use the box to actually build upon, as it is non-conductive.
Oh yeah, that's kind of like the unwritten rule of PC building. We did it with like all of my builds.
Oh, did we?
Yeah, we used the box. Yeah, we used it's the unwritten rule. Like, use the box.
I guess that's what happens when you watch Linus Tech Tips. Because every single build video, he says, did you know you could use the box as a non-conductive workspace? Oh wow, it is a beautiful board. It is black and white. It's kind of what I want. I haven't yet.
It matches that case you have.
That's true. Well, I'm going for the RG business. So, all right, next let's get the 3600 out of here. Knife.
Where does the M.2s go?
This is an M.2 slot, and that's an M.2 slot.
Oh, they just don't have a cover sitting over. I'm looking for a cover. Because my board has the cover sitting.
Well, I got like $100 board, so.
No, I'm just saying, no, I was looking for covers, which is not the actual M.2 slot. It's just the cover what I see on them.
That little screw will not fit in those slots. I have no idea what that little screw is for. Here is the processor itself. Little triangle, cool, and little triangle on the right. Let's get that in there. Now this is the first time I've used a pin grid array CPU, so I'm a little nervous.
Was mine's not pin grid?
No, it was a LAN grid array. The pins are on the socket itself, not on this one. Triangle there, triangle. Man, this is. I'm not sure if it's smaller than the one I had.
It looks about the same size or smaller than your.
Okay, cool. That's it. Here's not the cooler that I will be using, but until tomorrow when my Wraith Spire comes in. So you'll probably see an update on here.
Any lighting or RGB?
Oh no, this is box standard, and it already has
oh, it's
pre-pasted on there.
So you don't even need to add any.
What? Wait, it looks like I need to remove those screws. That's weird. Okay. Why would you even have those on there? I guess for AM3 motherboards?
Yeah. Oh, so the one you're getting tomorrow will have the RGB goodness.
Yep. It's the Wraith Prism RGB. Honestly, I got it because it looks pretty, and yeah, that's pretty much it. It's cheap too. Got it for like 25. I was trying to get it on the used market, but apparently a lot of people think that it's worth $35, even though you can get it much cheaper. Hey, breakout. Kitty. Just don't knock the tripod, please. Stretchy cat. Motherboard box. Oh, there's the motherboard box. I'ma get a tray for my screws.
So that is a battery, a lithium battery.
Yeah, it's so it'll
remember stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember stuff.
One thing to note is after you take those screws off, if you were to pull the board up, that back plate would come off. So you need to hold it there. I need it like this. Nice and right on the screws. Maybe on the other side? Nope. Of course not. Be very careful because I'm already touching the CPU. Jesus. Alright. Alright. Now we're just gonna get these screws started. This feels awkward.
Oh yeah, because the back plate is right. Gotcha.
Right, yeah. And I'm gonna do the other side. Let's go around this camera.
Well, yeah, we both have the MSI boards. MSI makes good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, we both have
I do
MSI.
prefer Asus boards. That's just because I'm more familiar with their BIOS, but for the most part, most manufacturers are pretty much the same when it comes to that. I've used Gigabyte boards before.
Well, so like when I went into the MSI like BIOS that I use for my carbon, it was pretty easy to find out correcting my RAM issue to make it go from 2133 megahertz to 32 megahertz like it should be. It was pretty easy to find it. Although I think I might have did something wrong.
Unsure. It's been a while since we built your build.
Well, because I had to go back and bring it up to 32 megahertz like it should be. So I wonder if I did something wrong.
Maybe we didn't do the XMP profile.
Well, yeah, that's what I had to cut on.
Well, that's not on by default, so I don't think that's your fault.
Well, they said like the Ryzen CPUs for some reason would like underclock the RAM for some reason, which I guess we would like have to, I guess not look out for them to check that when we get to Europe to make sure it's not running at underclock.
I do know that if you get RAM that's not on your QVL list, it defaults to the default platform, and the default platform is 2133, I believe. Is that what it was running at?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I had to fix it, and now ever since I've been had the 32 megahertz goodness.
Yeah, that's probably just the issue that it was just not on your qualified list. Yeah, these things are beautiful.
Are these on the list for?
Don't know, didn't check, because I don't mind putting in manual memory timing if I have to. And plus, these are just the ones that I wanted.
Oh yeah, that's what I put on my the front of my
The
case.
G-Skill.
I got the G-Skill sticker for my RAM. That RGB goodness.
I don't know why I did these ones.
Oh yeah, if you get 2 more sticks, you can have a.
What do you mean if?
Well, so you're gonna go 34. I mean 64.
64 or 48. Okay, sorry about that. Ran out of recording time. Forgot. Got the first stick in and the second stick.
So I guess I should probably get more RAM as well.
Well,
It's just
do
that
you need it?
Well, of course.
Or do you just want it?
I just want. Of course, we both got 32 gigs of DDR4. Like, what would we technically need with more RAM?
Well, I like to run this emulator called Dolphin with texture packs, and these HD texture packs can use up a lot of RAM if you have them pre-cache, which I do. I like to have them pre-cache.
Are you gonna add more RAM first, or are you gonna prioritize the 49 and then get more sticks?
We will cross that road when we get there. It might be the RAM, because it might bother me. Alright.
What, 32 gigs?
Not 32 gigs. Actually, 32 gigs is what I want. But I think the board just looks incomplete, you know? So this is fine for now. Man, it looks so fucking cool.
Yes,
It's black and white.
And then RGB goodness when it comes alive.
Yeah.
Goodness. This looks like a hot rod engine.
A little bit.
Like a
It's
hot
gonna look
rod.
even cooler when we get that Wraith Spire RGB Prism. Now I'm for the motherboard swap.
Well, you got like a beefy power supply already, so you were already good then.
Yeah, I got 1,000 watts. Back when I got my power supply, I was doing Crossfire 7970s overclocked. So, like, I mean,
You had like, I know we talk about how expensive my build is, but back then you had like fucking like anywhere from 3 to 5 30 inches, and then like 2 fucking cards that were what, like 5 to 700 each.
I think they were in the $500 range.
Each. Like that
well,
was
dude, like that was back when I was living.
the fret.
Yeah, the fret house.
We were all in the fret.
Yeah, but like with bills being almost nothing, I had
Yeah, our
money.
bills were shit. Like, it was almost funny how low the bills was. Like, I think I would laugh at the cable bill. Oh,
Yeah,
like,
man.
it was like,
And you know what's crazy? Our bills were that low, and still tried to dodge when we were like, hey, we need money for the bills. I can't afford $20. Yes, you can. I'm the one who got you your job. I know how much you make. Yeah, no, that was
you had like, yeah, because I'm thinking, yeah, my build is expensive, like, especially once you factor in the monitors, the 43 inch and the 34.
I
Plus
still
my
think
build.
you're spending more. Well, maybe.
Shoot, yeah, because you had like 3 to 530 and by itself, just the 30s by itself.
Well, okay, so you already
You have
know the story.
up on YouTube.
Yeah, so like.
It'll probably be on the link in the description. You should probably link that.
Yeah, probably. It's actually like one of my most viewed videos right now.
You should oh yeah, sorry folks for the slight couple seconds of shaky cam. It'll be.
What do you mean slight seconds of shaky cam? You're literally dancing. You've been dancing the whole
No,
time.
I had like this like crazy shaky cam that's going on.
Bruh.
It was like motion blur on a VA panel.
You are literally dancing right now.
I mean, this is more like gyrating.
And you think that's gonna make good shots?
I mean, yeah, it'll make it not boring.
What do you mean not boring? The whole point is thinking about that. Oh, jeez.
Like it gives it a 60 hertz. It's motion. No, that's not how that works. But anyway.
Let's see. Oh, I still have USB. I'm like, why is that stuck? All right. Now the plan for this guy, the 2600 is going into my wife's build with her 1070. Oh, wait, yeah, 1070. I'm gonna change that out because that's just an ugly SATA cable. Jesus. I need to vacuum this out. I'll be right back. So a couple things I just realized. This CPU cutout's going to be real useful tomorrow when my cooler comes in. Also, if I ever want to put a closed loop cooler, the only place to put it is actually right here. And I usually keep my USB ports here, so I'd have to move them over if I want to do that. So this case it's great. It's weird, like I/O goes towards the top, and you have these giant fans down here. I don't know if you can see them yet. So the air blows this way, and heat just rises, so it's great for the graphics card and all that. It doesn't have that much expansion. I guess I can put technically a 240 here. If you want it to. 240 right there. But it's just, it would have to go through all this, and on the front, there's all these plastic slots. So I have to find a way to ventilate those. Let's get the board in here. This is gonna be real fun. Now let's not forget the IO shield. I have done that before and had to take apart the whole build just to put the damn IO shield on. Oh, look how nice that looks. Yeah.
Everything just syncs up and matches color. This is gonna look so cool.
Alright. Oh no, I need some standoffs. So yeah, turns out I need 3 more standoffs, so I get to lift the board out again and put it back in again. Yeah. Actually, this is good because I can visually look to see that there's no standoff that's going to short the board out because it's unused. I don't think I've ever had this length of motherboard then. Actually, like big boards, so have more expansion.
So is this an EATX?
It should just be an ATX board.
Okay.
It's not going to go in that hole very much.
That's what she said.
I was waiting for it.
You were waiting for that's what she said?
Yeah, definitely. I'm
I
gonna start
might need
this
to
one.
invest in an IKEA kind of desk, especially if I'm talking about having 3 34 inches, at least briefly, until I decide to sell one of them and only have 2. Because I think this was going to happen. I'll probably be like similar to what you did with your 30s, where you'll have like 5 or 6, but probably eventually sell off 1 or 2 and then just keep 4.
Wait, you're gonna buy 5K, 2K?
Well, no, in the sense that I'm gonna have 3, but then like sell 1 off and be like, I'm just good with 2. Even though I just want to do it because I want to at least have an iFinity setup before like the 8K and 16K era like really take off. Because once those eras like really take off, iFinity will be pointless.
So you got the biggest possible resolution screen right that you can right now, and you want to get 3 of them. And then you're saying that when 8K and 16K come out, it's going to make your system pointless.
Yeah, like I mean, remember, like so even if I got
highly doubt that, because
even if I got 3, when I have 3 of the 5K, 2K, I would still need like 9 more to equal 16K with 16K resolution.
But here's the thing though. Here's the actual thing, right? It's about form factor too. It's not just about resolution. Like right now, you can't even see the pixels on your screen. Like you cannot. So any increase in resolution that you do, you're not gonna even notice. Like you can't. you visually cannot. But your GPU will notice because it'll be crying.
Yeah, it cries on Doom, but everybody's GPU cries on Doom Eternal.
You're not wrong. I was looking up like speedrunning stuff for Doom Eternal. The speedrunners, they gotta like crank their settings all the way down because there's tricks that don't work unless they're running at a really high frame rate. They play mostly on like low and like very low, and yeah. I want black screws. Do I have black screws? But I don't think I have black screws.
The supply.
Yeah. I don't have black screws. That makes me sad. I don't have black screws. No, well, it's fine. Maybe this might work. Maybe this screw might work. No. It's starting to tighten, but it's obviously too thick. Oops. I really don't want to gouge a hole in my motherboard. That would be not great. Yeah, that's not great. Alright. Too thick, too thick, too thick. That's what she says. Too thick. Oh. Doth my eyes deceive me, or are these the right screws? Well, they're at least black. see. That might go in. That also might go in. They look thin enough, but they don't look right. I want to go for might go in rather than not having any screws at all. That's not good. I might strip it. Alright, so hopefully these screws that I found in the 5th motherboard box that I checked will actually fit. I'm going crazy.
Oh, so it's just not the right screw. At least you don't have to pull the motherboard out.
No, I do.
Oh, that's a strip standoff?
I don't think it's a strip standoff. I just don't think it fits in those standoffs. That's going in. Oh, okay. Whatever. That's fine. I'm not mad at all. At all. Sir's not mad. It's okay. Ah! I'm actually going to pull this one back out because it doesn't have a washer under it. I don't need the washer, but I think the other ones have it, so I'm having a good time. Well, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Actually, I'm just glad I can get this in here and it'll be fine. I like the metal reinforced graphics card. Yeah, man, all these SATA cables are gonna have to be
Oh,
rerouted.
your book? You gotta check out the book.
Hand me the book, I guess.
Oh, you figured out where everything goes with the book.
Sure. This is the worst part about building a computer. Just off camera, I just did all of my drives in the back. I moved the SSD here. It was gonna go here, but I don't have another SATA power cable to stretch over there, so I'm gonna have to get that to finish the build. But I did get everything connected, even the RGB connector back there. All my hard drives are back there, cable managed as well as I can. This cable here I don't really like too much. That goes to the CD drive. I still use the CD drive. Where we're at now is putting the USB ports back and GPU. Then I think we will be pretty much ready to light this up. So let's do that. USB 2.0. Honestly, I have too many USB devices. Probably should just invest into a hub so I don't have these unsightly white cables. Those look really bad, honestly. Maybe I could sleeve them or something. Honestly, this build looks way cleaner than it did with the other motherboard, which I like. Oh, this is flopping around right now. I got the double-sided tape, but I'll fix that. You know, I thought I liked building computers, and I probably do, but it's been kind of frustrating. It's been kind of frustrating. I guess just because I didn't plan it out too well. I thought I had more cables than I did for my power supply. It's okay. Let's get the 1080 Ti in there. This build is just so monochromatic. Wait. Oh God, that sounds weird. I do want to get a new case, something with tempered glass. I mean, I do like this case. It's really cool, but it's more industrial than like fancy looking. Alrighty, I think we're good to button her up. And power on. SSD is red. There's the RAM sticks. Oh, there's the cooler. So it's the next day and the cooler came in. So you know what time it is? Knife time. Aha. And I made sure that it wasn't the one that is fake. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is much beefier than the one that came with the processor indeed. Oh, I'm gonna have to redo that paste, probably. Oh. I hope this is okay, damn. Well, let's see. That's the 4-pin. And I guess we can control it via USB as well. I'm going to probably use the 4-pin adapter though, because that's what my SSD uses. Alright, so let's go get that installed. Gosh, this thing got fucked up. I hope it's fine. What we're gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to take this cooler off, hit these screws, right? But I'm gonna have to put the old mounting hardware on there. So this stuff right here. I know I took them off for that, but that's the way that goes on. Where with this cooler, it has these things. So and they clip onto these right here. So that's gonna be a first step. All right, I got the cooler off. And then I've added the old mounting hardware back. I'm just gonna wipe off that thermal paste, put some new thermal paste on the new cooler, and then latch it on. Getting this cooler on was a pain in the butt. See this clip right here? It does not want to go onto that bracket very easily, so I had to loosen up both those screws so I could get it actually on the clip. And then I had to tighten it down with the screwdriver. And then this clip is usually in this position, and you tighten it up by going that. It takes a lot of power to actually get it where it's going. So just for FYI for anyone, this mechanism sucks. The actual regular one with the screws, like on this one, this was much better. Just it was 4 screws and go. Let's turn her on. Ooh. Alright, so I got that hooked into the Mystic light. Yeah, so it should be red, just like the SSD. I don't know if my GPU has RGB on it, because it's just the SC model, but we'll see. But that looks fantabulous. That looks cool. It still bothers me that I only have 2 sticks of RAM, but maybe I'll be fixing that and coming soon, so yeah. Alright, so I need to get this Rainbow Vomit out. I'm gonna go download software now. Okay, I got the software all set up, and I know this shot kind of sucks, but we got everything purple on there. Oh, and the RAM sticks too. Yeah, the ring around the AMD cooler actually, it just stuck on Rainbow Vomit mode for some reason, but I think it's fine. Yeah, that looks cool. Oh yeah, and my 1080 Ti does not have an RGB LED, and that's fine. Purple. Okay, so that's the end of the footage that I had. It's actually quite old. This is about from April 14th and April 15th of 2020, and now we are definitely into August. So I've actually had a long time to use my computer, and I've actually done some more upgrades. I ended up getting 60 more gigs of RAM, same timings, so I'm using 48 gigs now, and on top of that I've done a processor swap, and I'm using a 3900X, which is
basically equivalent to 2 of the processors that I was using beforehand. The reason I did that upgrade is because the 6 core wasn't quite doing it for me with render times for video, so that's why I went 12 core. You can actually see all the RAM 6 being used now. It really was an OCD thing for me because I'm still thinking about actually going to go get 2 more 16 gig DIMMs and replacing that, and then maybe building another computer with the 3600. But all in all, I'm really happy with the computer I have now. Thanks for watching. I know this was a long one, and most of my videos actually have been airing on the longer side lately. If you like that, let me know. If you want shorter videos, let me know. I did think about doing this episodically, but I found that episodes don't really do as well, so let me know what you want to see. I do like doing this IRL stuff, but it takes a little longer to edit because there's tons and tons of files, and I need to get them together and actually put them together in like logical order, then make a story. So again, I'm trying to get back to being more consistent, but videos like this take a little bit longer, and thanks for being patient. If you liked the video, give it a like. If you didn't, smash that dislike button. It actually really helps, just feedback wise. If you really like the video, go ahead and subscribe because I'm bringing out more content similar to this, and also don't forget that I bring out gameplay videos often as well too. And if you know someone who might like this content too, share it around, and I'll see you next time. Bye.